Listen closely, for what I am about to say may bruise your ego. At this very moment, there are people walking this earth who are no smarter, no wealthier, and no more talented than you. Yet, they manage to stay 2 steps ahead while everyone else shifts in place, desperately trying to uncover the secret of their constant victories. The most unsettling part of this discovery is that their success is not an accident, not fate, and certainly not luck. These individuals follow unspoken, rigid psychological laws that most people don't even suspect exist. If you are familiar with the feeling of being undervalued, or if you watch others soar while you remain stagnant, focus. After encountering this material, your perspective on power and human nature will change forever. Niccolo Machiavelli grasped a truth that terrifies many. Power is never given, it is always taken by those who dare. They do not wait for permission or live on hope. They employ the principles we are about to discuss. These 7 harsh laws are hidden strategies that allow exceptional individuals to rise above the crowd. By mastering this knowledge, you will be able to shape others' perceptions, control the outcome of events, and navigate life with a confident sense of superiority. Some will reject these methods, hiding behind morality or kindness. The irony is that these very techniques are being used against them right now by bosses, competitors, and anyone who understands the real rules of the game. Today, you stop being a target and begin to understand the mechanics of what is happening. Before we begin, internalize one key premise. Power is born in the mind. These are not just words. The moment your thinking changes, your entire reality transforms. Take a deep breath and prepare, because the first law hits harder than the rest. Law 1. Control the options, not the choice. If you truly seek to understand the essence of influence, start with this principle, the foundation of any genius-level strategist. This method is quiet, subtle, and virtually invisible until you learn to spot it. Most people mistakenly believe that control is about pressure, threats, or overt dominance. But true masters know, why force someone when you can simply shape the environment that nudges them toward the desired action? The secret lies not in restricting a person, but in narrowing the circle of available solutions. A wise ruler never demands direct submission. He offers a choice, knowing in advance that any option leads to his intended result, all while creating a perfect illusion of freedom and autonomy. Imagine offering someone 2 keys. The person feels significant by choosing one, yet both open your door. This is how silent dominance works, used by parents in upbraiding, leaders in managing followers, and corporations in dealing with clients. If you need to achieve something, never ask if a person agrees to do it. Instead, ask when it is more convenient for them to start, now or later, or which plan, A or B, suits them better. This approach creates psychological comfort, as every proposed path leads to the conclusion you have already predetermined. People feel involved, respected, and in control, not noticing that you have built the cage and they have merely chosen which corner to sit in. Machiavelli argued that the best way to govern a decision is to control the choices. Human nature rebels against orders, but rarely resists choreographed freedom. Geniuses apply this everywhere. In negotiations, they offer 2 deals, both beneficial to themselves. In conflicts, they present the opponent with a choice that weakens their position either way. If you wish to rise above circumstances, stop trying to manage people directly and start controlling the landscape in which they make their decisions. The one who defines the options controls the outcome. Fix this thought in your mind. I control the choice. Law 2. Play on human fantasies. Sell the dream, not the harsh truth. It is no coincidence that the most influential figures in history understood the nature of human fantasy better than the laws of logic. Logic cannot lead crowds. Fantasy, however, reigns supreme over the human mind. People are driven by hopes, fears, illusions, and secret dreams. Every person on Earth carries a secret image of who they wish to become. A true genius recognizes this. He does not fight reality, he embarks it. He does not preach dry truth, he packages dreams. Instead of operating with bare facts, he offers feelings. Most find it difficult to accept that people do not want to see the world in its raw, brutal form. They crave for reality to be softened and presented in a way that provides hope. Machiavelli once noted that people are more concerned with appearances than with the essence of things. Advertising convinces you of your uniqueness. Politicians promise a paradise on earth. Many believe in sweet promises of instant success, not of stupidity, but because the illusion provides a vital emotional respite from a harsh reality. True masters of influence unerringly identify what the soul hungers for, be it status, praise, or comfort. They address this hunger through vivid, living imagery. It matters little how much the dream touches reality. What matters is the feeling it evokes. People do not follow the best strategy, they follow the best story. A genius does not need to lie. His task is to highlight the most inspiring facet of the truth. Law 3. Find each person's thumbscrew, the vulnerability. Find the hidden lever you can press. Stop listening to what people say and start watching what makes them react. Behind any confident smile, there is always a hidden fear, shame, or an unfulfilled desire. As Machiavelli observed, to govern others, you must understand what governs them. Notice which topics trigger a defensive reaction, which compliments make their eyes light up, and which hints provoke anger. People give themselves away constantly. What they brag about or what they stay silent on serves as the best indicator of their motives. Those who try hardest to prove their strength are often suffering from internal weakness. A perceptive observer does not judge these weaknesses, he studies them. A person's dream can be as powerful a lever as their fear. Once you find the right key, you can calm, motivate, or direct someone with a single precise word. Words can be deceptive, but reactions never lie. The one who can read these invisible signals holds the strings of the situation. Law 4. Behave like a royalty. Act like a king if you want to be treated like one, for the world is a mirror of your self-regard. People react not just to your actions, but to your very presence. If you radiate insecurity and pettiness, that's exactly the treatment you will receive. Geniuses know that perception creates reality. The human brain evaluates not just skills, but energy, posture, and tone of voice. Imagine a ruler entering a room. He does not beg for attention, he moves with a quiet authority. Every movement and glance broadcasts, "I know my worth, I am in control." Begin with respecting yourself, and the world will inevitably align. Behave like someone who rightfully owns the space. Royal behavior is not arrogance, it is strategic armor. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. It is enough to let people feel your weight without lifting a finger. Others will test your resolve, and a genius is always ready. When you truly believe in your own significance, your energy becomes a law. Affirm to yourself, "I demand respect." Law 5. Master the art of timing. The moment of an action is often more important than the action itself. There is a vast difference between the right move at the wrong time and a mistake made at the perfect moment. True masters understand the invisible power of timing. This is not about speed, but about the precision of calculation. It is patience wrapped in readiness, the ability to feel the rhythm of human behavior. Timing is the endurance of a predator who strikes only when the prey is most vulnerable. Remember, impatience erodes your advantage. Power does not lie in constant activity, but in the decisive action taken at the ideal second. A genius does not force events, he allows circumstances to fold into the desired pattern. Your strength grows not from an endless race, but from the ability to pause and strike with certainty. Assert the thought, "I act at the perfect moment."
Law 6. Ignore what is beyond your control. Do not waste energy on empty reactions. One of the most fatal mistakes is trying to manage the chaos you cannot govern. A genius recognizes the fundamental truth. You cannot control others, but you have absolute power over your own mind. Provocateurs are powerless against your indifference. Refusing emotional involvement is a superior strategy. By ignoring insults, you strip opponents of their leverage. Treat this law as mental armor. Icy silence in response to aggression breeds deep, instinctive respect. The world will try to pull the rug from under you, but only those who succumb to emotion fall into the trap.